Hi, Rush Limbaugh's on the line. Go ahead.
Speaker, and that you try to bring a little common sense and sanity to what is otherwise some ridiculous and extreme situation.
Thank you very much.
And I think that if people listen to you, they would... Yeah, my husband and I listen, and it's not only entertaining, but it's also, it makes sense. I mean, let's not get crazy about everything. And shame on you, Phil.
Yeah, Phil.
Phil, come on, lighten up here.
Hey, Phil's okay. Phil is being fine.
You like Rush better than you like me?
Well, no, I didn't say that. I love you, Phil. I watch you every day.
Well, thank you.
Okay, I did agree with him on the thing that he's talking about animal rights. I feel that people are giving animals more rights than they deserve or need or whatever. But I do disagree when you talk about that abortion is a matter of convenience. Who's it going to convenience if they don't have the abortion?
Who is it going to inconvenience if we don't have the abortion?
If they take the right away, who will be inconvenienced? Is that your question?
I said that you're talking about people having abortion on convenience.
Yeah, I think, again, life is a very precious thing, and I think we're determining who lives and dies, not just abortion, as I said, but people who are not terminally ill. We're the best-selling book in America is How to Kill Yourself. And now we want the medical community to help. We want Dr. Death, Dr. Kevorkian. I call him Jack the Dripper, Phil. And because it drips the killing drugs.
I just want to say...
I just think it's unsightly that we do this because it'd be more convenient to us if these people weren't around.
Over here, please.
I just want to say, if you say you don't want to impose your views on anyone, then why do you keep doing all these shows and keep saying how you feel?
I answered the phone. I was invited. I debated long and hard, and I showed up.
Here he is.
I'd like his opinion on gun legislation. What do you think?
Gun control. Rush.
Well,
watch him squirm now.
Hey, Phil, by the way, this reminds me, so I'm going to answer this question. You know, I saw something. I saw the show you and Vladimir did with Ross Perot. Mm-hmm. When was that taped?
A couple weeks ago.
No. It had to be taped. It had to be taped.
It was taped before the announcement.
Okay. But it was taped in January. It had to be because there were still 5 candidates.
And you wanted to say?
Well, he's changed his position on gun control. He's an interesting topic. He's moderating his views on these things. I think it does not make society safer to take guns out of the hands of innocent people. I think that the idea of gun legislation, we've got this big gun control law now, and so Freddie criminal says, oh man, I got that gun control law. I'm not going to go try to get a gun. We got the most stringent gun control laws in the nation in Washington, D.C. It's the murder capital of America. Gun control laws don't work. We've got to change people's attitudes, and we've got to change their hearts about the value of things.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm a teacher in Dayton, Ohio at Centerville High School, and I'm interested to know what you think is going to happen to education in the United States.
It can be corrected quite a lot if parents are given more and more say-so in what happens to their kids' education and how they're being taught. So I'm for the voucher system. I'm for parental choice. Basically, I would support President Bush's plan on this.
Yes.
Rush, back to the subject of women. I know that you were recently interviewed, I think, for Vanity Fair.
Right.
About what qualities you're looking for in a woman. And from what I remember, I thought you were right on, and I was wondering why you offended some women. What did you say?
What were his qualities that he...
I would like you to refresh my memory.
Rush Limbaugh's, the article in Vanity Fair calls the reader's attention to Rush Limbaugh's 2 marriages. You are now single, no kids, and... you would certainly consider marriage again, but it would have to be a woman who what?
My ideal would be to have a woman who is self-sufficient, who's happy.
Sort of like a feminist.
Exactly. You know, Phil, yeah. No. Wait a minute. Why should that surprise him? I do not despise, hate, or otherwise feel negatively about women. I have profound political disagreements with the militant feminist movement in America today, which I don't think represents even 2% of the thinking of this country. I don't think that the feminists who say we're feminists, we're fierce, and we're in your face, which is clearly us against men, is representative of the majority of women in this country or people. I would love to have a woman who is self-sufficient, who is happy, who is confident, who has her own life, who has ways of entertaining herself, who doesn't rely 100% on the relationship for her whole entire happiness. Yeah. Now, what's wrong with that? Some people have said, Rush, you don't want a relationship, you want a dog. You want somebody who's around when you want them around. But that's not true. That's not what I mean by that.
Here is feminazi trading cards. You don't have these.
We're thinking about it.
Here it is from Russia's
Listen to this, folks.
radio program.
This
just
is
a brief
great.
audio tape.
Tremendous stuff.
What? Listen.
I'll give you 2 Gloria Steinems for Anita Hill.
Trading cards have always been for males only. It's just not fair. It's not right.
Damn, I spilled nail polish on my Betty Friedan.
Well, EIB is proud to introduce Feminazi trading cards for you to save, to collect, to trade. Feminazi cards are designed with the woman in mind. On the front, an action shot of a leading feminist burning a bra, dominating a TV show, picketing an all-men's club, protesting a Rush Limbaugh concert, charging into a men's locker room, denouncing Ronald Reagan.
I'd do anything for Pat Schroeder.
On the back, all the vital statistics. Bustline, waist, hips, the documented age, the number of abortions, and where applicable, the alimony payments and divorce settlement.
Oh, no, they could have. And our wholly owned subsidiary, which will market them, is Ms. Carriage Incorporated.
You can't stand it when celebrities take on causes. Celebrities marching, it's a
They don't understand. No, that's fine if they. This is America. People can say what they want. But my problem is when they are accorded expert status by a media who needs their participation in television shows, so they don't have no show. They don't have any show. Like Entertainment Tonight, not to single them out, but if Ted Danson refuses to talk to Entertainment Tonight because they're tough on him on his ridiculous claim that we've only got 8 years left on the planet, unless we clean up the oceans, then they don't have a show. And so by giving these people forums and not challenging Phil, which is all I do, not challenging what they say, they're granted expert status. And they aren't experts, that's all.
And we'll be
Say
back
what they want.
in just a moment.